Pickleball, as you might know, is quickly becoming one of the most popular sports in the country these days, and one of the top players at the Tampa Bay Golf and Country Club feels lucky to even be stepping on the court. Sports anchor Kyle Berger with his story.
I met David Meadows 2 years ago while covering a senior softball league in Land O'Lakes. He reached out to me again to tell me about his new favorite sport, pickleball. And during our conversation, I found out that playing sports were unimaginable for David after a near fatal injury.
All right, zeros on two, pickleball. Woo! What a play!
This 64-year-old is routinely making amazing plays on the pickleball court.
The moment I saw the game, dude, I loved it. Yeah, baby, yeah! It's a social sport, and I really enjoyed that. The ball is moving somewhat at a fast pace. I love that part about it.
That part of his life almost never happened. In May of 2013, David and his wife Renee were on vacation at their favorite spot in the Bahamas.
But the weather was kind of cloudy and choppy on the water, so they said no jet skiing or boating out on the water, which really was frustrating to me.
On the last day of their trip, the weather cleared up and boating was allowed with caution.
So that was my chance to go out and play.
Sneaky husband decides to go jet skiing while I'm asleep.
I wanted to turn around, and right when I turned, I was parallel against the waves and it capsized the jet ski.
David held on to the jet ski as the waves pushed him to shore. Just when he thought everything was going to be okay, that's when his situation took a turn for the worse.
Another wave came and put the jet ski right into my femur bone. My femur bone broke right at that time.
Now with a broken leg, the waves are pounding him against sharp coral rock.
Kind of hanging on like this, you know, like you was leaning on the back of a fence. And I'm hanging on like that, and everywhere I touch, it's like sharp razor blades.
He had been in the water for 4 hours.
At my breaking point, ready to just let go and see my life pass away, I saw at the corner of my eyes 2 guys on a jet ski. They were looking for their jet ski to come back. Luckily, I was rescued by them.
David was in the hospital in Nassau for 8 days before returning home with a rod through his femur. But another concern was a laceration on his leg.
And in a matter of 2 days, it went from a little small hole in my leg to like a hole about the size of an orange.
He got an infection called Vibrio, and it's a flesh-eating. 6
surgeries in 6 months, and David was finally putting weight on his leg 2 years later.
So he has come a long way.
The moral of this story? Well, that depends on who you ask.
Never go out boating or swimming in the ocean by yourself. It's so unpredictable.
Clearly, listen to the wife. Everybody at the Atlantis said, it's too choppy, don't do it.
In Wesley Chapel, Kyle Berger, ABC Action News.